I feel like one of the biggest things is just asking for help. Um, and once you can do that, I think that's when you can start getting out of that dark spot. Mine was probably 2013, 14, but I had a really unhealthy habit of just keeping things bottled up and internal. And I was so used to,
Yeah.
I grew up an only child, so I was just so used to dealing with everything on my own, thinking I could fix everything and telling everyone I was fine when I was dying on the inside. But once I got over that stigma and I was like, you know what, I'm not okay, not, I do need help, that's when I started getting better. So I think in terms, especially with men, where we are told to sort of not to show emotions and just be tough and men don't cry, I think that stigma needs to go because it's super unhealthy, because until you sort of allow yourself to be vulnerable and ask for help, you're not going to start mending. So,
Yeah. And I did similar things that you did. I I kept my feelings hidden and all that. And that was one of the mistakes I made. And I sought help when I was in a rough spot in 2016. I sought help and I went to a pastor at my church and he gave me advice. The pastor had known my mom and dad for a number of years and he heard about the stupid things that I was doing in high school. And you're going to have to read my book to understand, but I chatted with him and he told me, when we had a conversation, he was like, "Doug, you have potential. You have the potential to be the greatest autistic spokesperson there ever was. You need to calm down and think about the stupid things you've done and figure out what it is that makes you mad and fix it." He was like, "You could be as good as Martin Luther King. You could be as good as Gandhi. You have that potential."
yeah, exactly. Just believing in yourself.
Yeah, and believing in myself is very pivotal. In fact, our guest, Bradley, he has a Bradley Seward. You're going to have to look him up, but Jason connected Andy and I to him, and he's a bodybuilder with cerebral palsy, and we interviewed him last week, and
Yeah,
his channel is called Believe in Yourself.
yeah, yeah. Anything is possible, and and they always say, everything's impossible until someone does it. So
Yep,
you just got to try.
for sure.